South Korea has begun dismantling oversized loudspeakers along its border that were formerly used to broadcast anti-North Korea messages. In an effort to improve relations with the North, the South Korean government switched off the speakers in June. The two countries are technically still at war after the Korean War ended in an armistice in 1953. Let's bring in journalist Jen Moon. She joins us from Seoul. Jen, this appears like a largely symbolic gesture from Seoul. How far will it go to ease tensions between South and North Korea?
You're absolutely right. It is symbolic, but symbols matter here. These giant arrays broadcast K-pop, local news, foreign news, even criticism of Kim Jong-un reaching up to 24 kilometers at night. Now, how effective are these broadcasts? How effective could they be? Well, many South Korean defectors or North Korean defectors to South Korea and escapees have said these are surprisingly highly effective in really rattling the minds of those living up north. So it's taking them down after halting broadcasts in June, as soon as the new liberal president took office here in South Korea, removes a constant irritant for Pyongyang. Now, whether North will match this, and for now, North Korea is keeping its own speakers intact. So we'll need to see reciprocity, but still removing a flashpoint along that border lowers the risk of any incidents.
Now, if we're looking at public opinion in South Korea, how popular is this decision?
Well, I gotta say, opinion is split. Moderates welcome a quieter border, of course, but some in the military and opposition say it's just way too much too soon with nothing from Pyongyang return. Critics point to the latest statement made by North Korean leader's sister Kim Yo-jong, dismissing the new South Korean president as no different from his predecessors. That same day, South Korea's new point man on North Korea under the new regime suggested even scaling down the annual U.S.-South Korea joint military drills. And a week later, the loudspeakers are coming down. So conservatives are calling it repeating failed policies, while the new administration is calling it rebuilding trust and reversing a damaging tit-for-tat approach.
Now, North Korea says it has no interest in talking with the South. Despite that, do you see any potential of a beginning of a dialogue between Seoul and Pyongyang?
Well, I gotta say, in the near term, very little. The North's tone is very dismissive, and it's keeping its systems ready. The more realistic path, I would say, is quiet, incremental steps, keeping the DMZ calm, restoring military hotlines, allowing maybe Red Cross contacts or limited aid. Those are politically safer for Pyongyang than a summit. But two things will matter here. One, coordination with Washington and Tokyo, and two, some reciprocity from the North, maybe even silencing its own speakers temporarily so that Seoul can justify moving forward. So dialogue is possible at this point, but it's more likely to start behind the scenes than in front of the cameras.
The journalist Jen Moon, they're reporting from Seoul in South Korea. Thank you very much, Jen.